Hey everyone, welcome to the Blazer Podcast. I just wanted to announce a slight change to the podcast. From here on out, Bradley and I will be conducting our interviews separately. I think it'll benefit the flow of the conversation and prevent audio crowding, and it'll free up space and resources. So I'll be the only host on some episodes while he'll be the only host on others, but we'll both upload under the Blazer Podcast. Overall, I think it'll make the experience more enjoyable for the listener and the interviewee. So hopefully y'all like it. Thanks and enjoy the show. Hey Libby, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So for those listeners that don't really know you, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a senior, and I participate in the high school swim team and the Jets Aquatic Club. I'm also on the cross country team.
That's really awesome. What's your favorite subject in school?
Probably math or social studies.
What do you like about those subjects? You like calculus?
No.
No. Is that the only math you don't like?
I mean, I like it a little bit, but not a lot.
Nice. What do you like about social studies?
It's just interesting.
Yeah, all the history and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So, what's your least favorite subject and why? Sports medicine.
Biology. Oh. I like sports medicine.
I like biology.
It's alright.
Yeah. It's not calculus, that's for sure.
Calculus is awful.
Calculus is fun.
Whatever.
It's difficult, that's what makes it fun.
I like staying up till 2 in the morning doing my math homework from that.
We don't get too much. I feel like people over-exaggerate it.
Yeah, but I'm also in college algebra,
Yeah.
so I have to do both.
Yeah, makes sense. So, you're on the cross-country team. You went to conference. Why don't you share your experiences with that?
Cross country is great. It's a lot of work though. I took 4 years off of it because I was on the cross country team in 8th grade. So it hurt when I came back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
My heart rate hit like over 200.
Yeah, told me about that.
It was so bad. But yeah, I know it got really fun. I like the team. They were really friendly. We all got close. So.
Yeah. So, y'all won conference. How many years in a row was that? I thought it was a lot. Was it like
I think it's like
4?
4.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years.
I could be completely wrong on that.
I think I am too.
Yeah, it was some long period of time. But are you doing track this year, or have you done track in the past?
No, I've never done track.
You haven't?
No.
I thought you have.
No.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I think you are.
So what do you think is I mean, obviously there's a lot, but what do you think is the biggest difference between cross country and swimming?
Probably, I don't know, you have to run on like hard surface a lot. So sometimes we run on concrete. Like when it rains, we have to go indoors.
Yeah.
So we run around the arena, and it hurts your shins.
Yeah, I definitely think, I mean, I've never experienced cross country, but I would think that the biggest difference would just be the variance from race to race. Because cross country, you have so many different courses, and one course might be super hilly, and the other course might be super flat or rocky, or I don't know, and that could really skew your times.
Yeah, one course, it was like really loose chat, and so you would have dust just flying everywhere, and it would get all over you and in your mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like caked in dirt at the end of the race, and you could see like streaks of sweat. It's so gross.
Yeah. Reminds me of the CrossFit Games. Some of the courses where they have trail runs, and you just at the end you see them and they're just all dirty, and it's really disgusting.
Yeah.
How'd you do in conference meet? Was that
Conference.
one of your better performances, or?
No. The 2 meets before conference, I actually PR'd. because we had 1 week where we had two meets, and
Yeah.
I PR'd at both.
Nice. That's what I want to hear.
But conference, I had a migraine the whole day, and I got there, and I already felt like I was going to throw up. So I added like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
It's not too bad. I mean, like a 20, 25-minute race? I mean, it's not too bad. So I've kind of overheard people talking about the scoring of cross-country meets, and there's a lot of strategy that goes into that. How exactly is the scoring work? Is that like 5? I heard there's maybe 5 people that can score.
Yeah, your top 5 can score. So if you don't have, like, usually you try to run, they put the top 3 together so that they can pace each other and run off of each other. And then they usually group everybody else just because you need a good 5th runner. It doesn't just rely on the 3rd or top 3.
So if you don't have 5 people, can you still
No.
score? You can't score at all?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's more of a team sport than most people think. Did you run cross country last year?
No.
Yeah. Did you do that? Did you run cross country the year before?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you took a 4-year break. Yeah. So you don't know what like COVID regulations there were for cross country meets last year?
Actually do. I know they had to bring a mask to the starting line, so they would wear it like right before they started you.
Yeah. But you didn't have to wear it while you're running, did you?
No, definitely not.
Have you seen that video of there was a girl running track, and the event required a mask while they were running, and she like passed out at the finish line due to lack of oxygen. It's crazy.
Well,
like cross country would be a lot harder to run with the
yeah,
mask since it's so
I don't
long
think
and it's such an endurance event. So let's talk a little bit about your future plans. Let's just start off with colleges. Where are you thinking about going to college? Where did you apply?
well, actually applied to Wash U, early decision, so have to go there if I get accepted.
Yeah.
And I applied to, my second choice is Maryville, so if they already accepted me and I'm pretty much able to be on their swim team, so
yeah,
probably will go there for my second choice. My third choice is kind of tied between Hendrix and Morningside.
Right. You definitely want to swim in college though, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to major in?
I'm going to pre-farm, so
Nice.
pre-pharmacy.
Yeah. Because you can't deal with
Blood.
cutting things open.
I can't deal with blood.
Yeah. So after that, what do you want to do?
Pharmacy.
All right. So what's your biggest life goal? I know it's a loaded question.
I think I have many goals, like just be able to support myself, kind of like enjoy myself as well. So I might end up traveling maybe to Europe maybe.
Europe, nice.
Yeah.
Where in Europe?
Well, kind of want to go to England. I think that would be neat.
Yeah.
Then Ireland, I kind of want to go there as well. Then I want to go to Rome. So.
Yeah, very cool. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. It's
For
such
the
a
rugby team.
no, no. It's such a beautiful place. I mean, that's where they recorded Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit of a nerd. I'm gonna admit it, but
Are you gonna walk the trail?
yeah, walk the trail of Mordor, quoting Dwight from The Office. You haven't seen The Office though, have you?
No.
Are you still on the first episode?
Yeah, I'm still on the
No.
Well, I watched the whole episode, so I'm on the second one.
And you finished the first episode, what, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And you haven't started the second one?
No.
Too busy with calculus homework.
Well, I had a swim meet this weekend. Or, last weekend? That
Yeah.
you didn't go to?
Yeah.
There's 4 people there. But your sister came with me, so.
Yeah, let's not get into that. So, what other clubs are you involved in at Valley View?
I'm actually involved in PBYC, HOSA, FCCLA, NHS, Environmental Club, Science Club, Science. I think I already said Science Club.
Yeah.
Something else.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, PAC.
Yeah. So, which one's your favorite out of all those?
I think I'm more involved in PAC.
So, the one that you're most involved in, you
I
forgot the name of.
Oops.
But that's your favorite?
I mean, kind of, yeah. Because I do stuff in it.
What does that all entail?
We actually do community work. So, the other day, we went around and we picked up trash around the school. And then we contacted city officials to fix the roads, the back roads.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So what else do you want to talk about?
Talk books? Oh, I'll talk about books. I love books. I read a lot. Well, I actually used to read a lot before this year because I had a lot of time. So I started getting into classics. Well, Jane Austen, started getting into her.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice. It's such a good book. It's such a good movie. It's one of my favorite books and movies.
Okay, I can understand how you like the book, but the movie,
It's so good. It is so good.
I don't know if I've ever seen a good movie based on a classic book.
Then, well, you have to watch I think it's 2004. You have to watch that one, or it might be 2005.
You don't want to watch Pride and Prejudice zombies?
No, that's stupid.
I know.
That's a disrespect to the book.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It has well, I was going to read Anna Karenina, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Nice. So that's definitely on your list.
Yeah. I heard it's boring though. Melanie told me it was.
Yeah, I've never read it. I don't know if I've read any of Jane Austen's books.
They're good.
I do like classics though.
Depends on the classic. Like Moby Dick, that was rough.
Why? Was it just boring?
Yeah. It was like 4 pages worth of describing a room.
Yeah, it's really thick and the plot doesn't seem very dense with information.
Yeah, there's a will on the cover, and you didn't really get to it because the first chapter is just describing stuff.
Yeah.
Like a wall. It was literally describing a wall.
Yeah, that could be interesting for some people.
I think the first chapter was actually about the room itself and maybe the people, but mainly the room.
Yeah.
So it wasn't fun.
I mean, there becomes a point where you can be super descriptive and super symbolic and meaningful in your writing, and then there just gets to a certain point where you've kind of been as symbolic as you can be, and all that information just kind of goes to waste. It just becomes long and redundant.
Yeah. I actually started getting to Throne of Glass, and I got all the way to the 4th book. No, 5th book in 1 week, but so I had it in the 6th book, so I couldn't even read it. That was last year. Whoever has it.
Yeah, after you wait so long after reading a book,
there's no reason to start it up again.
Yeah, you kind of have to go back and reread, and I don't know. I've read a lot of books though that have a lot of potential to be good, but they're just super redundant. And it seems like the first half of the book says the exact same thing as the second half of the book.
Which book?
Well, it's super difficult to do that with fiction books, but nonfiction self-help books are really redundant, I think.
Actually, The Glass Castle is a memoir. It's really good. It's kind of traumatizing though, because there's a lot of explicit stuff in there, but it's really good.
Tune in to the continuation of my conversation with Libby next week.